Hey, what's up, guys? This is the second part of my new segment in reading and sharing my prison letters that I came across. All right, so I'm doing these randomly, guys. I'm only censoring things that I don't feel appropriate to share. All right, so this one is to me at Southern State Correctional Facility. Okay, and it came from Northern State Prison in Newark. This is from dear friend of mine, bank robber, and safecracker. Old school guy. Alright, this is a short one, guys. Hello, Abood. Received your letter, and it's always great to hear from you. I'm so happy that you're in Southern State. They tell me it's the best place to do your time if you must do time. I was only there for a short time. Transferred me out. Actually, I didn't like it. It was a real open and shit, but not my kind of place. Happy that Lauren is doing fine and that she visits often. It will be great when you change status so that Lauren and you can hang out together and have more time to discuss futures. I'll be praying for you, and I know that parole will allow you to go back to your life. This is ripped right here. Have a great deal of faith in you, so don't let me down. How's your family doing, and do you stay in contact with them? I'm still waiting for the transfer, and it doesn't look like it will be anytime soon. But hey, when you get out, the ride to Northern State, it's shorter than the ride to Southwoods, so I'll stay put for a while, and when all's said and done, I will go home. I put the new phone number that Lauren gave me on my list along with the old one, so I'll be able to reach her. My job here is okay, but some of the people are real asses. The court line hearing officer really is a pain, but he seems fair. I'm still fighting in court, and if anything comes from it, I will inform you. The lawyer for the lawsuit I have against Bergen County came to see me last week. Things went well. Well, as you can tell, my life is boring, so I'll end for now. As always, God bless you, Lauren, and families. Your buddy. Damn. I haven't even thought about this guy in a long time. I wonder how he's doing. Alright, I'm going to do another one, guys. Alright, this one. To me, in Southwood State Prison from Bordentown. Albert C. Wagner Youth Correctional Facility. So in New Jersey, if you're under 27 or 28 years old, you usually get assigned to what's called a youth correction. There are 3 of those in the state. I went to prison at 22, and instead of sending me there, they fucking bypassed all that shit and sent me to the worst place, this place, Southwoods. All right, let me read this. All right, this one's in Spanish again, guys, so it's pretty long, but I'm going to go ahead. Para Hollywood. Querido hermanito, espero y al recibir mi carta te encuentras bien. Bueno, disculpa por no haberte despierto. Guys, forgive my Spanish, it's not the greatest and I'm having trouble seeing what he wrote here. Pero yo creo que este es el mejor momento para felicitarte y sepas que no me olvido de mi querido amigo. Abu, tú sabes que crees que eres mi amigo, qué lástima que no estamos juntos para pasar la Navidad como el anto pasado, jugando con el, I don't know what he wrote here, something. Pero espero en Dios que pases un feliz Navidad y lo deseo de todo corazón y no te preocupes con nada, pronto se termina esto. He's telling me basically that not to worry, that this is all going to end soon. He's saying about how it's a shame that we weren't able to be together for this holiday, for Christmas, like we were last time, and just joking about what we were doing last year in Christmas. Pues de evento de mi que voy a tratar para I can't even read this. He's talking about they're going to deport him. He's trying to fight deportation. He's from Mexico. By the way, guys, this guy, another one of my dear friends, gang leader in a gang called the Mugres. Okay, they're a Mexican gang, and this guy was one of the big dogs in that. Crazy little motherfucker also, and so loyal to me. Unbelievable. He was like a son to me, and he really talked to me like with so much respect. All right, let me skip some of this part, guys. Pues, cuéntame qué pasa contigo. ¿Sigues haciendo ejercicio? Yo estoy un poco más gordo porque trabajo en la cocina y como cosas de la calle. He's asking me if I still work out and that he gained a little bit of weight because he's working in the kitchen. He's eating street food. Let me skip some of this part. Let me see. I'm just going to end this one, guys. This is some personal stuff here. Bueno, mi querido amigo, te cuidas. Tú eres fuerte. Tu amigo por siempre. He writes his name here. Man, this guy, I missed this guy a lot, man. This guy I wasn't able to find after prison and stuff, and I'm pretty sure he got deported. He had a very violent crime, but that's how it goes in life, man. Most of my friends, guys, I lost, and I don't really have many in the free world that I'm as close to as I was to guys in the street. I mean, in prison. All right, guys, so this one is to me in Southwood State Prison, mailed from Northern State Prison. And let's see what this one says. All right, dear Abood, I do not know whether you tried to write me out raw way, but as you can see, I've been transferred to Northern State as they classified me as a threat. I'm not in the gang unit or ADSEG. This is blurry, guys. I do not have any charges at all. All I did was stand up for my rights. I guess that is crime enough. So basically, he's in a lockdown unit. They put him similar to something I mentioned in another video. They could just classify you at any time as a threat and just separate you and segregate you. It's fucked up. All right, let me see. Regardless of where I am, I will be home September 1st. Can't read that. Probably earlier as I see parole again. I look forward to much better times in the future with our families. How is Lauren? Northern State is crazy. A lot of rules. Everybody here fucked up somewhere else. I'm locked down 22 hours a day, which is fine with me. The gym is good. I see classification next week on my way to go to, I don't know what that says. I like cells better than dorms. I really do not want to work. I will if it means to go home faster. Take care of yourself. Write me back. Your brother in the struggle. All right. It's crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to do one more. All right, this one is from Southwood State Prison to me in Southern State Prison. And you can see the little stamp from Southwoods. All right, this one is from one of my old cellmates who I became very close with. He did a lot of time, and he actually shot at a cop while they were chasing him, and there was gunfire, and he got shot a couple times also and survived. Got out of prison after, and then went down again for some big-time drug organization, as I heard. I don't know. I haven't kept in touch with him. It's funny. Look, this guy calls me Padrino. It's funny. All right. So, well, my brother, hoping that when this short notation reaches Southern State, it may find you and those close to your heart in the utmost best of health and very well protected by our founder, God. Well, as for me keeping my head above water, shit do not change. You know, Southwood's not much to do. I was also thinking about putting in a transfer to Southern State, but before doing that, I must know the scoop. I'm going to ask you some questions and answer them truthfully. How is it over there? Did they let you get your trimmer? I think I know because there's no outlet. No, I said I think no because there are no electrical outlets. Yeah, and that's right. We didn't have that. Do they have pig weights? Pig weights are what we call the old iron weights that a lot of the old prisons have, and they did not. Are you allowed to work on an outside detail? No. I would like to thank you for the things you left me, the pot, the cooler, good times, and your friendship, the most important. I also got the money for the cooler. He tried to run game, but when I told him that I was going to track it down, it arose and he got it. Ha, ha, ha. I don't know how to spell, I'm not going to say his name, and I do not remember what he told me to tell you, so I'm going to give him your name and state number. Somebody played me out, and I did not get the bottom bed. The person that got it was that blank that in the bottom under Benny. I don't know who this is. The one that you gave the TV to. This shit is crazy. I was mad as hell. I don't even remember who he's talking about. Apparently, I gave my TV when I transferred to a prison to somebody other than him, which I can't imagine, but there must have been a reason. Well, I'm going to leave you now because it's not really much to say. That's because it's not much to do. I'm hoping that Southern State is what you wanted. Mad love. Wow. It's a lot of old memories, guys, in this stuff. Alright, this is really the last one, guys. I'm going through these kind of quick, so. This is To Me in Southwood State Prison from, let's see here if you can see that. Lockbag R, Rawway, New Jersey. That's the prison in Rawway. Alright, dear Abood, mi hermano, you have no idea of how much I've been anticipating a letter from you. I began to think all type of stuff. I worried that you might have gotten into some trouble, especially considering what you told me a few months ago. Nevertheless, I'm so glad to hear from you and that you are okay. However, I'm not surprised at all regarding what you just told me. They see us as their eternal enemies. Imperialism is threatened when the light is turned on. You just remember why we are really in here for, and the nature of our crime has nothing to do with it, and you know that. Regardless to how hard they continue on oppressing us, we, under any circumstances, shall not allow them to take the best from us. They do what they do for fear, not for control. Keep in mind that most of these people hate, envy, and are jealous of people like us. When people like us passes by places like this, in one word, miserable. That's what they are. Just think about what kind of people would actually work in a place like this. They are people nonetheless, but not normal people psychologically, especially the women, and I don't care how much they'll try to justify it. Abood, the truth is, in fact, that all that hate, envy, and jealousy which they think to feel for people like us is in fact what they feel against themselves when they realize their weakness, just like it happened to you recently. The categorization of your person by them. It's just criticism. However, while they have been endlessly criticizing us, we have principles. They choose to criticize without measuring the weight of their actions, their morals, and shortcomings. That is what differentiates them from us, and it's eating them alive. But it is part of nature, primitive but nature no less. You just continue on doing what you're doing the way that you are doing it. It'll be over for you in no time. And just that, the thought of that comforts my heart. Anyways, considering the circumstances, I'm okay. I'm happy within. What can I say? I'm at peace with myself. I continue to work out 5 days per week. I'll send you a picture soon. I still read every day. I finally got the book that I spoke to you about quite some time ago, Alien Agenda by Jim Mars. It begins kind of slow, but then it gets very interesting. You know how I like conspiracy. I thought about the story you told me, what happened when you were in juvie, I think. That's a crazy story, guys, that I didn't even think to share, but maybe I will one day. I stopped writing my book because my monitor burnt. I just got it back today. Yeah, he was in one of the few prisons, the old fucking 100-year-old prisons that you were still allowed to have like a little PC monitor or typewriter. There was nowhere else that had that at that time. I just got it back today. Besides, I'm waiting to receive some information from my dad and mom. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I miss you, brother, a lot. I went back to the county because old man Ken needed my assistance in his trial. Nothing in regards to us. At the end, his attorney sold him out. Private one. Guilty of murder 1. Fuck, I remember. However, he do got strong grounds for an appeal. He lost all his appeals. I don't quite remember what the rumors were of importance if I can't remember. None were of importance if I can't remember. You know that county evolves of rumors, nothing new. They talk the talk, can't walk the walk. I'm so glad that you got approved for Southern State. Anything is better than Southwoods. I'm getting food packages. It's crazy. I didn't even try to go to Southern State. They just picked me up one day and fucking transferred me, and I hated it. I'm getting food package next month too, so I'll probably gain a few more pounds. I'll be careful though. I don't want to walk around with a gut. I'm 215 right now, no grease. I want 15 more pounds tops. Oh, I seen Chucky in the county again. He wants to write to you, so I'll give him your info next time I write to him. You want to keep someone like him around. Trust me. He's a bad motherfucker, Chucky. I don't want to give personal information, but thank you for giving me the new number. I'll add it to my pin. I'll call her when possible. How are you two doing? Blank and I are trying to work things out. I'm doing it for my daughter's sake. Besides, I never viewed things in general the way that I do now. I think I have to give her another shot. She has to do a lot of listening now. Otherwise, it won't work. You know I'll do anything for my princess. She is my inspiration and motivation to continue on striving for the achievement of my goals. Blank is still around also, though. Ha. Hermano, she is getting so big. Matter of fact, I'll take new pictures with her this Sunday, and I'll send you one of them. She'll be 8 next month. Time passes by unnoticed. By the time you receive this letter, you should have seen the panel. and I'm anticipating the arrival of good news from you. If you don't receive this letter, my stated opinions about these people will only be strengthened and will prove all that I wrote on the beginning of this letter. This part is for them, in case they read it. He's talking about them fucking blocking my mail and never fucking delivering my mail and keeping shit and censoring a lot of it. It's crazy. Bueno, mi querido hermano, write back to me when possible, and don't allow the imperialist oppressor to control your emotions. I love you, your brother. P.S. Today is the 24th. I had no stamps to send this letter when I wrote it. Get back to me soon. Wow. All right, guys, that's the last one for this video today, but I'm going to keep doing this if you guys are interested, guys. I feel like this is a unique opportunity to see into the mind and perspective of prisoners while we were actually in prison and communicating with each other. So I didn't really communicate with a lot of people like this, but, you know, I have enough content that I think it's worth sharing with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.